Hello and welcome everyone to today's video. So in this video, we are going to walk around the week 5 artificial intelligence and machine learning assignment. So for this week, the task is that if you complete the following task and submit on your portal as your assignment for the week, which is select any product review data and perform sentiment analysis using ChatGPT and Gemini. Evaluate the resulting sentiment analysis from both large language models based on fluency, that is, how natural and coherent is the language. It really is. Is the analysis easy to understand? Context consistency. Does the analysis accurately reflect the sentiments expressed in the review? Relevance. Does the analysis address the key points of the review? Now write the deductions of your evaluations in a Google document. Submit the link to your document in the assignment tab of your dashboard. So this particular assignment is talking about prompting two large language models with some text. And then after that, you are going to now look at the analysis, or you're going to analyze what those prompts are all about. So they say here is a review data. And so, for example, let's look at what they have here right now. Here, what they have here is the Amazon reviews for sentiment analysis data. And actually, this data is actually about, when I try to download this data, it's over 517 megabytes in the zip file. We're not really going to use this particular data set to do this analysis. We're actually going to employ our own. So how to do that? Let me head over to Jumia and show you what we're going to do here. So in Jumia, here I have seen a particular product I want to buy. This is a Ace Elect 2000 mAh Ultra Slim Portable Power Bank. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the reviews of a person that have actually bought the product, and so I'm going to use their reviews to do this analysis. So let me go to the review section. So here is the customer feedback section. So I'm going to go to see all. So you can see what some people are saying about this product. Say it lasts long, nice, I like it, perfect as expected, good, what have you, blah 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 blah. So this one says it is a good product at an affordable price. I wasn't expecting the product to last over 5 hours, but indeed it went over 8 hours. That is why I would give it a 5-star rating. So these kind of reviews are the ones you may actually want. This one that are long, so that your prompt is going to be a very witty, so you can actually analyze properly. If I'm the one, I'm going to use actually this one to use to do my prompting. Okay, so here you can see by my left, I'm on the ChatGPT interface, and by my right, I am on the Gemini interface. So right now, what I'm going to do right now is to give them a prompt, and with the prompt I'm going to give to them, I'm going to analyze the fluency, relevance, and what have you based on the analysis I'm going to give. So I've already had one, so let me just copy and paste it here. Okay, so what I'm saying here is, please analyze the sentiment of the product review inside the parentheses below. Identify whether the sentiment is positive, negative, or neutral, and provide a summary explaining the sentiment. Include any specific strengths or weaknesses mentioned in the review. And what is the review? They said, great phone with amazing battery life. The camera quality is good, but not the best in low light conditions. However, the performance is really smooth and it's worth the price. One issue I found is that it heats up during heavy gaming. Overall, a solid phone for the price. So I'm going to also paste this same particular prompt I have given to Gemini. Sorry, I've given to ChatGPT to Gemini, so that it will generate the same prompts for me. So same thing here too. Please analyze the sentiment of product review, clinical. Identify whether the sentiment is positive, negative, or neutral. Provide a summary, explain the sentiment, blah blah blah. Grateful, everything, the same thing I have here. What I have here. So let me just click on to run the prompts. So let me also run this one too. So you can see the summary of this one is that the reviewer appreciates several strengths of the phone. Sorry, the sentiment of the review is positive. Here they say the overall sentiment of the review is positive. The reviewer praises the phone's excellent battery life and smooth performance. This is not Gemini, please. Gemini says the overall sentiment of the review is positive. The reviewer praises the phone's excellent battery life and smooth performance. They also find the camera quality to be good, although they acknowledge that it could be better in low light situations where the phone's heating issue during heavy gaming is mentioned as a drawback. The reviewer still considers it a solid phone for the price. Here says the sentiment of this is ChatGPT right now. The sentiment of the review is positive. The reviewer appreciates several strengths of the phone, particularly highlighting its amazing battery life, smooth performance, and good value of the price. They find the overall experience with the phone to be solid, despite noting two minor drawbacks: subpar camera performance in low light conditions and a tendency to heat up during heavy gaming. These downsides do not overshadow the positive aspects, suggesting the reviewer considers the product a worthwhile purchase overall. So, based on this response right now, I'm going to give a review of what I think about the summary of ChatGPT and the summary of Gemini. So let's get into our Google documents as I'll give you what I've already reviewed about them. Okay, so here is the assignment. Sentiment analysis comparison ChatGPT versus Gemini. Product review, the same thing. Great phone with amazing life, the camera quality. This is the prompt I gave to them that the user said about the phone. So I'm going to talk about the sentiment analysis of ChatGPT and Gemini. So the sentiment analysis for ChatGPT, this is positive. The reviewer is generally satisfied with the smartphone, praising the battery life and performance, while they note some areas for improvement, such as the camera quality in low light conditions and heating during gaming. The overall sentiment is positive, with a focus on value for money. So for Gemini, sentiment analysis is also positive. The review expresses a positive sentiment toward the phone, highlighting strengths in battery life, camera quality, and performance. However, there are minor concerns about the low light camera performance and overheating during gaming, which slightly reduce the overall impression but do not outweigh positive aspects. So here is the evaluation aspect where I evaluate the summary reports of both ChatGPT and Gemini. So I said this analysis were evaluated based on fluency, reading ease, context consistency, and relevance. So in terms of fluency, ChatGPT, the large language is natural, coherent, and conversational. For Gemini, the model is professional but slightly less fluid than ChatGPT's output, still coherent. In terms of reading ease, the analysis of ChatGPT is easy to understand, with clear sentences and straightforward structure. For Gemini, the analysis is also clear, but the wording is slightly more technical, which would make it marginally harder to follow for some readers. So in terms of context consistency, for ChatGPT, the summary is actually reflect the sentiment expressed in the review, focusing on both the positive and negative aspects. For Gemini, it also affects the sentiment accurately, but needs to downplay the negative points more than the original review implies. So in terms of relevance, ChatGPT addresses all key points of the review, balancing praise with constructive criticism. For Gemini, it focuses more on the positive aspect, but still mentions the negative. It doesn't emphasize the issue with overheating as strongly as ChatGPT. So if you have actually watched this particular point and did not subscribe, please help me subscribe to this particular channel and also share this video to others so that they can also benefit from it. You can also drop your comments about this video in the comment section. And that is all about the assignment. Thank you very much and do have a nice day.